Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome back. It is 9:47 a.m. News and Views on Salam Media. We are now going into our final interview for the morning, and that is with the Managing Director at Ammanah IFS. And joining him is also another Ammanah member, and that is you, Yunus Noor. Assalamu alaikum to both of you. Welcome to the program. And many, many congratulations to you both on 15 years of serving the Muslim community with Islamic financial solutions. Let's kick off with you, the Managing Director, Noor Muhamed Habib. When and what made you start Ammanah?
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah to you and to Julie and to all your listeners. Jazakallah for having us on your show. So basically, I was part of the Carrefour when it started in South Africa. And we started in 2003. And by 2007, there was no traction. Things weren't happening. We found there was no drive, unfortunately, from the brokers. And some of the partners, one of the people was Yad Sonpra, who we spoke with, and we realized we need to do something, and that's how Ammanah started actually. So it started off initially in 2007 as Takaful Brokers, but then in 2009 we changed to Ammanah.
So, Brother Yunus Noor, when did you join Ammanah? And what has your journey been since the time you joined them up to today? Alhamdulillah, where they have reached their 15-year milestone.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you so much, Julie, for the introduction. I am now with Ammanah since 2009. That's when I joined Ammanah, and as you just heard from Noor, Muhammad, that it was Takaful Brokers at the time. We have come a long way to reach our 15th anniversary milestone. Inshallah, we grow from strength to strength, and the company can only grow from here onwards, inshallah.
Ameen, thumma ameen. Let's go back to you, and that, of course, is Noor Muhamed Habib. Let's talk about what exactly is Ammanah. Who is Ammanah? What type of service you're offering to the community, and are you targeting only the Muslim community?
So Alhamdulillah, I mean, we offer a full range of Sharia compliant financial services. The primary product is the short-term insurance of Takaful. We also do now medical aid with Discovery, and there's a medical Takaful. And we do some of your investment, your life annuities, etc. But again, our primary focus is on the short-term asset protection. In terms of community, and that we try and uplift or try and give opportunities to people within our community. Initially and often we've tried to give, so for example, we try and use tradesmen, panel beaters, plumbers within our community, try and support them. And we would also look at creating job opportunities, for the youth or unemployed, where within Ammanah they could get exposure to financial services and grow a career in that way as well.
So, Brother Yunus Nana, what is your role at Ammanah?
I am the head of sales, making sure that we sort of get good clients and good clients that we can insure, and also move on with investments, short term, and on the business side on doing commercial insurance for businesses as well.
So let's understand you're 15 years, you're celebrating 15 years in existence, and you have been growing from strength to strength with each passing year. Either one of you can respond to the next question, and that is, how much has Ammanah paid out up to now in claims?
Alhamdulillah. we've paid out, oh, I think, over 300 million in claims. If we take, your riot strikes, your looting, I think it would be close to the 500 million rand mark. So yeah, alhamdulillah, we've paid out quite a bit over the years.
Stick with
And
the
that's shukr also to our partners. I mean, we are backed and underwritten by Bright Insurance. We've got a good Sharia board where late Sheikh Taha Karan was part of our Sharia board. And they also made sure that the structures within Takaful allowed us to be strong and have a strong base. And the underwriting and the work that goes into insurance, assessing risks, etc., and the way you price it is very important. And alhamdulillah, that's helped us reach and be able to always pay claims. Alhamdulillah.
We know we went through a very bad phase here in South Africa in 2021 when we had those riots and looting in KZN. Um, a lot of the insurance companies were not able to meet claims. It left a lot of people quite destitute. What was your situation like? And of course, this is a reality going forward. How do you then, when people do insure with you, mitigate against riots and looting? Because Allah forbid it never happens again. But should it happen again, it could leave you totally on the back foot as a business. Noor or Yunus, who's
So
going
what
to
happens is,
respond?
sorry. So in that case, what happens, Auntie Julie, in South Africa, your right and strike is actually controlled by a company called Cesaria. It's a government body.
But just
And
can I
so
stop
on
you
each
there?
insurance policy,
Noor,
there's a percentage
Noor,
shares.
Noor, can I stop you there? We do know with the previous writing, wasn't there talk that Sasri was unable to meet all of those claims, that, that just the money dried up? Or am I reading it incorrectly?
Sorry. Auntie Julie, just repeat that last part. I lost you there.
Okay, talking about Sasri, we know a lot of people put claims into Sasri as well, but they were overwhelmed by all of the claims regarding those 2021 riots. Are they still able to continue with their operation? Because I should imagine they must have paid out vast sums of money, given the type of looting and rioting that went on in the country.
You're correct. Government had to come in and bail Caesarea out. I think the final figures were over 30 or close to 40 billion rands
Sure.
that they had to pay out. But remember, it is a government arm, and that responsibility falls back on them. So on our side, is Ammanah, alhamdulillah, we can say whichever clients we had with Caesarea claims, we've sorted out, we fulfilled our Ammanah to them. And we did engage with Caesarea, and we did get them all paid out.
Shukr. Okay, to you, Yunus, the question is, how has Ammanah benefited our community?
Well, in terms of providing excellent service, I think that we have provided the necessary services to our clients. And also, like I mentioned earlier, we could always, improve on this as we go along. And based on the amount of claims that we have paid out, I think that Ammanah is in a strong and solid position at the moment.
What was your biggest claim paid up to now?
The biggest claim that we have paid out was, I don't know if you've heard of a I don't think I can mention the name of the client, but I think we can say that we've paid over 50 million in terms of claims on that particular claim alone.
That amount is nothing to be sniffed at. Let's wrap up. And the final question is to you, of course, Director Noor Muhamed Habib. Going forward, what products does Ammanah offer, and are you going to be broadening your offering to the community?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Basically, our community, we've tried to identify, like with Sheikh Taha Karan, Rahimullah, before he passed on, he identified a need in the community, especially in the Cape, where cost of burials and that were becoming too much. And we started a funeral policy with him. And so we will keep looking at gaps in our community, needs in our community, and try and develop products and services based on that. I just wanted to add, when you asked Uncle Yunus about what we've done for the community, I just wanted to say, because with our arrangement with Takaful, 10% of the profit at the end of the year through I3 Takaful goes back to the community, to charities. On our side, we've also, because recently the situation in Gaza is something very close to our hearts, and you know, the barbarism and the butchering and that's going on there, we cannot turn a blind eye to it. It's something we all as Muslims try to support. So what we did last year was we dedicated 50% of our profits for 2 months to Gaza. And inshallah, we're going to do something along those lines again this year. We're also trying to support Social Intifada and various other organizations who are trying to lend a voice and try and get the message across the world of the terrible apartheid state of Israel and what they're doing to innocent children and women all over, not only in Israel, but their hands even reach out to South Africa, where we've heard of cases here of people serving in the IDF and killing. So those are things we want to try and support as Ammanah. But on purely on a financial services level, we will look at it from a product level to try and identify needs. And we're open. I mean, if our community comes and approaches us with a need, we're open to try and assist anyone and everyone, inshallah. Within the short-term insurance space, not totally.
Jazakallah for that. Jazakallah for the clarification on that point. Thank you indeed. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all your efforts and may you grow from strength to strength. And hopefully I'll be here in 15 years' time to talk to you about your next 15 years. Allah bless and bless us all, inshallah. And that's where we leave it. Jazakallah for being with us on the show this morning. Assalamu alaikum to one and all.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah for having us.
It is exactly 9:59 a.m. and we are now going to wrap up with, of course, Africa Muslims Agency, a beacon of hope to communities for over 35 years in Africa and beyond. We're going to take a listen to the Fired Up series with Hafiz Chunara. The topic today is, are you a slave to technology or a slave to technology? Let's take a listen.